But watch these next 2 weeks. It shall be shocking and awe, that I may bring a December that you will remember. But I will bring justice this January. And I will bring the sound of celebration and freedom March of this year. You will see 2021 shall be the year of your victory and of your celebration, says the living God. Lift up your voice and rejoice. Lift up your voice and laugh. Laugh. Mocking the hand of the enemy. Come on, lift up your voice.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back. It's been a while since we've done some dinar research and videos and so forth for you. You guys are looking good though. Let's touch on some things here. So anyway guys, I wanted to show you that prophetic word just because right now it really fits into everything happening in the United States. Okay, that was clear back from December 6th, so I just wanted to bring it back to the front so you could, just so it was in your mind, and because right now that video makes a lot of sense with what's happening. Okay, that prophetic word from Hank Kunneman. All right, guys, let's talk about the Iraq dinar. Okay, so let's talk about what they've recently done, and let's talk about what they're currently doing. Okay, don't forget, guys, here's the main points. They told you that they wanted to implement the reforms in January. Okay, they did a borrowing law to fund the deficit, which comes from the reforms in January. Okay, then they told us they actually launched the reforms, guys, on December 20th when they devalued the currency, and they told you that. I showed you that in print. Okay, I showed you that as fact. Okay, what that is, guys, is that was a preparation step for the rate change. That's them confirming to you they're preparing to change the rate. Okay, so when they devalued the currency, that was a move they made, and they used by devaluing the currency, it raises the costs of goods and services to the citizens. And what that does is they don't want the citizens to get rich from this. The only way the citizens can actually get rich is by having 3-0 notes. So by them devaluing the currency, it helps to get and gather the 3-0 notes out of the citizens. Okay, because it increases the cost of goods and services, so they have to turn around, and it just makes it cost them more money, okay, to survive. So that it kind of forces them to get that money they have hidden and start using it. Okay, so again, the deletion of the zeros was the implementation of the reforms, but it was a tool being used to reduce the 3-0 note count in country, guys. And that is, again, that was the preparation for the rate change, guys. So nothing has changed. We're in a great spot. We're in the best position ever. Remember, Kim Clement told you guys that Iraq would revalue their currency during the worst times ever. And remember, guys, I told you that basically I've been telling you that January through March was the season for the rate change. Okay, and Iraq confirmed that once they implemented the reforms, guys. So, and Kim Clement told you that too. He said, during the worst times ever, guys, you're in the season now for the rate change. Okay, but Iraq's moving in Kuwait's footsteps, guys. It's that simple. Okay, Kuwait changed their rate at the beginning of their fiscal year. Okay, and Iraq's already told you that's what their intentions and goals and objectives are too. Iraq's already came out telling you in print that they are going to increase the value of their currency at the beginning of a new budget period, guys. The Iraq's new fiscal year does not even start until April 1st. Okay, and you're seeing that in print now. I mean, Iraq's doing nothing. That's because they have nothing left to do. The only thing, like 3 things in print now, you're seeing them talk about the 21 budget. Right now, they've already, on the 21 budget, they've done 2 readings. They have now amended it because the price of oil went up. It's around $55, $56 a barrel, and they amended oil in the budget at $55 a barrel. Okay. So they're talking about the 21 budget. Right now they're talking about Kurdistan coming back to Baghdad and rejoining Baghdad to finalize everything. Okay. And then they're talking about paying the salaries, guys. There's on a major economic level, Iraq is not talking about anything economically right now because they can't. Iraq has gone as far as they can, and Iraq has gone as far forward as they can at this point, guys, without changing the rate. That's why I've been quiet, because there's nothing to tell you. And Iraq has pretty much everything done, and Iraq is finalizing everything in this quarter, guys. I mean, but theoretically, there's nothing left for them to do. Once they finish the 21 budget, it's game over. It's after the 21 budget, guys, comes the rate change. Okay, that's it. But and here's the thing: I told you guys the budget would need 30 to 45 days. Okay, they're not going to finish the budget like I originally told you until sometime in February. Okay, so they'll probably finish the budget around. Probably somewhere just during the first half of February is when they're going to finish it. Okay, maybe during the first week of February. They probably need about roughly 2 more weeks on the budget is what the factual data shows. Okay, roughly 2 more weeks, but somewhere during the first half of February they'll complete the budget. Okay, so there's basically nothing left for them to do. Again, that's why you're seeing nothing in the news. Iraq has nothing to tell you in the news. That's because they really have nothing left to do. And in fact, guys, once they complete the budget, it's going to become very boring for all of us. There's not going to be any news at all. I mean, there's almost no news now. Okay, so kind of from once they finish the budget of, going through February, even getting into the first half of March, it's just going to be as quiet as can be. There's really just not going to be any Iraqi news at all. It's just going to be, because it's almost very quiet now, and that's why I've been quiet. I'm just trying to relax, and I'm actually not relaxing. I've been working a ton in the background. Okay, I've been actually very busy, but ultimately, Iraq is clearly showing you and revealing to you they have nothing left to do. That's why they don't have much to tell you. So anyway, guys, so here's an article that came out this morning showing you that the Kurdistan region will be coming to Baghdad fairly soon to discuss and finalize everything, since they've amended the 21 budget, or are in the process of amending the 21 budget. It says a Kurdish political bloc confirmed the Kurdistan regional government will arrive in Baghdad next Monday to discuss a number of issues federal government. So far, it has not been decided who will lead the delegation, but the Talabani will be accompanied by the finance minister. The delegation will discuss issues of the region's share of the budget and the obstacles put place to approval by Parliament during the meetings. It will present a detailed number of reports, some salaries of the employees in the region, their numbers, and those entitled to social protection, and the numbers of retirees in their Peshmerga. He pointed out that the delegation will clarify quantities of oil exports and numbers of revenues that will go to oil companies, as well as the quantities that go to domestic consumption, which is the final attempt to persuade the government to vote on the share of the Kurdistan budget. On the other hand, another political delegation headed by the president, Kurdistan Barzani, will visit Baghdad, and he will have with him a group of representatives of the National Union and Change the Movement to meet with the leaders of political blocs in order to try to persuade them before voting in Parliament on the budget. And a number of Finance Committee and Parliament of the Kurdistan region confirmed on Monday, January 18th, that the region's share of the current budget is less than the percentage of its population. Ali said in an interview, the Ministry of Planning did not conduct any population consensus, but there are approximate cases that in most cases are inaccurate, and the percentage of population in the region exceeds 23%, while the region's share of the budget was calculated at 12.67. So there you guys go. They're just finalizing everything. Again, there's nothing left for Iraq to do, guys, at this point. That's why I've just been quiet. There's nothing to tell you. Iraq right now is just a ghost town. I mean, they're just wrapping up the budget. They're finalizing everything. And You know, guys, I've been in this 11 years, and I know there's some of you have been in this longer than I have. Okay. Iraq has never once told us when they were going to make any kind of changes to a budget. So the fact that they came out telling you they were going to devalue the dinar against the dollar, okay, on December 20th, that was very telling because, again, they've never done this before. They've never even given a heads up to the citizens, period, in 11 years I've been in this on any currency value change, on changing the value of the currency in 11 years. And so when you look at this, the main reason why Iraq would even publicly tell you they're going to devalue, guys, it's nothing more than a distraction scare tactic. They want people to sell off their dinar because they want to get the 3-0 notes out of circulation because they're preparing to change the rate, guys. That's the whole reason they did it. Okay. You guys are in a very great spot. We're in the best spot of our lives right now. We are very close to this happening. And you guys know I've got huge plans for you at the end of this. You guys know I'm going to open up a bank in Texas, and no, I don't know where at this time. I still don't have a location, but I will open up a bank. I'm going to bring forth some very amazing investments within the bank and business level investments for you guys. Different ways to invest your money. I'm going to get into private lending for real estate and commercial and other types of private lending. I'm also going to get into real estate. I've got it. You know, I've already had a chance to talk to many of you guys that in the different areas where you live. I'm going to partner with a bunch of you guys on doing real estate. And I'm going to also get into mergers and acquisitions, guys. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot of different ways to make money. So I'm just, guys, I don't want to be married to this. I would rather just, share information with you when it needs to be shared. And, just basically, just there's no reason to stay glued to this, guys. There's not much happening. And, go live your life. Just go live your life. Don't stay married to this. I will keep you guys up to speed. But right now, we are in the best position we've ever been in, okay? We're very close to this. Literally, I don't know how much more clearly I can tell you guys, Iraq is walking in Kuwait's footsteps, okay? And if you guys missed it, I know I've said this to you in the past, Iraq has already given you guys the RV date, okay? Literally, Iraq gave you the RV date. When Iraq told you that they had full intentions of devaluing their currency on December 20th, guys, that was nothing more than a 90-day preparation step to the rate change, okay? Literally, it was just a 90-day preparation step for the rate change. So Iraq has already given you guys the RV date. It's that simple. Hey, you guys are the best. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend.